Welcome back to Masculine Scrapping. After we spent some time at Epcot, Thanksgiving Day, we drove down to see my aunt who lives a little further down and had Thanksgiving. And here's a picture of a South African milk tart that we had. And my son, here's a picture from her balcony. There's my aunt. And then, of course, we spent a little time at the pier and the beach, and here we have a pelican. Again, I've been talking about in the Disney album about, having to hide someone we didn't want in the pictures, and that's, of course, what you see here, too. We've got this pelican, which I created in Cricut Design Space and cut out using my Cricut Maker, but the wing is covering up that person. So I think we're going to start with this side, and you'll see why here in a bit. But I'm going to start with this. I've already attached it just so that we don't have that person showing. And we'll get this fixed down. I'm working on the matting for this project now, so here we go. It's the same paper as you see on this side. And on this one, of course, I used my, I'm going to have to slide that up. I used my Cricut machine to actually draw the tag lines there. Again, just picking this up a little bit. We'll get this in. That lined up. Okay, there we go. And I'll have to lift it up again on that side. I think I'll put this one in first. It'll be a little easier. So drawn and then cut out using my Cricut machine. Probably should have put this down last. I don't know what I was thinking. But there we go. Okay. And a little beach time. Gotta get this all lined up so it works. There we go. Okay, now I want to show you something. You can see a strip here and a strip here. Which one's thicker? This one. And I am going to want to hold on to the thicker piece if I can. Could use as a border. Maybe even use as a border on this project. We will see. Okay, that one's a little too small to be a border now. And we'll put that here. Okay, I'm gonna leave the borders until this is all together, and then we'll sort through the borders. So let's get these photos attached. These two images that I've got here, Thanksgiving in Florida, those both were already part of Cricut Access, and so I didn't really have to do too much extra work to get those in place. Also, I do want to show you this photo here. This is an interesting one. Remember, I'm cutting people out of the picture. It looks like one photo and it's just a little short, but if I show you the back, you can kind of see. I actually cut my son out and scooted him over, and that has made it easier to hide the other person in the photo that we didn't want to see. And so it created a little bit of extra space because I sliced the photo down to give us opportunity to put some of this other writing in. So again, one more technique of taking people out of photos. By the way, if you've never had a South African milk tart, they're really good. It is kind of a unique flavor. A little hard to explain. It's very subtle. You do kind of feel like maybe you're drinking horchata. It's kind of a light milk, cinnamon, I can't even say the word, cinnamon-y flavor. Okay, I think what I want to do is I'm going to use the darker ones on this side because this is a little lighter than that, and we'll use the lighter ones on that side. And I think, let's see, I think I just want to do it like that. Okay, so I'm only going to tear one of the borders, and the other one will be solid, and I will do the same thing on the other side. Borders help to create kind of a boundary for the project, and sometimes I put them on, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the nature. Sometimes I want to make sure there's a boundary, and other times putting the boundary on kind of ruins the effect of the page. So there we go. Notice I'm covering the solid part but not the torn part on that side. Okay, we'll go to this one. And because this is the same color as that, I'm actually going to tear this one and put it on there so that they don't blend together. And I'll just get this going here. I use this jagged edge tearing tool all the time, probably one of the best non-electronic tools that I have. There are definitely different, I just want to make sure that this is going to give me enough. Yeah, there are different types of jagged edge patterns, but I have for some reason just stuck with this one. I feel like the other ones are too mechanical, and this one feels very random. I like that it feels random, although it's not. If you look at my pages, you can see that it pretty much tears the same every time. It just looks more random. Okay. So Thanksgiving in Florida, spent a little time at the beach and at the pier. Enjoyed seeing the pelicans. And you can see how the borders kind of help create some boundary on these pages. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I would love to see your projects, and take care.